Welcome back to New Super Mario Brothers. It's Luigi time! In the comment section below, tell us your favorite Luigi moment. That's actually be kind of interesting to see. So, Amber's here, and so are the cats.
I think that was my favorite moment.
What? Luigi getting hit by a bullet bill? That's just mean. It's cruel and unusual Luigi
You said
punishment.
I could pick anything as my favorite.
That's not a moment. It's a...
That was a moment in time. Oh, it almost happened again.
No, Luigi's had some great games. And by great, I mean two.
I think this is a nice moment right here.
You're just being facetious. I think that's what it is.
So am I still talking like Billy Mays, Kwing?
You are the Billy Mays of Let's Plays, Amber. I don't understand what it is.
You told me to speak up all those years ago.
I know, but
I was normal myself, and then you made me speak up.
Terrible equipment. And the equipment has since evolved.
Also, a lot of times you don't even hear me unless I speak up. I have to say it like 10 times. Because you're in gamer land with your mind.
I'm a gamer, and I have mind powers. Mindness. Mind your mindy. Alright, so anyway, this level is weird. There's bullet bills everywhere. What's cool about this level is you have kind of these, what do they call it? They're not cliffs. They're like little ledges that you have to... She's licking my leg. Stop it. There's these little ledges that you have to hang on to avoid the bullet bills and stuff like that. If that wasn't Zelda licking me, then I'm terrified because something was licking me.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. Wait, are you gonna? I'm holding a DS. You can't come over here. You have to decide where you're gonna go. There you go. That's a good place for you. That's a good kitty.
Are you talking to me or the cat?
I can talk to both. I want to go this way.
So, apparently I'm supposed to be not, quote, excited anymore about the Let's Play, so we're playing a game.
I never said you had to be not excited, I just said you can't be like Billy Mays. It's Amber Kwing here! Oh my gosh, there's something amazing happened today!
My personality is Billy Mays.
Personality is, no, kitty, don't. No. No headbutting. No headbutting. They can't even hear you purring.
I am
so,
Billy Mays, Luke.
You are. You're reincarnated Billy Mays. So it looks like we need to use the tornado to get that coin,
Fine.
but I don't know how to do it.
We'll do this test. I'll be disinterested and boring and see if we get more views.
That'd be funny.
I'll just become cynical.
The secret to YouTube,
like you.
Talking in a cynical, very quiet...
I'll just basically be like every other cynical person I've seen. Well, I mean, this game is okay. It's not one of my favorites. There were good parts and bad parts about it. I mean, there were some great things, but Nintendo really could have done better. There, I just mimicked every single person in the universe.
That's actually a pretty good mimic. So we're here in our little cloud thingy. I almost said clown car,
I
but it's
pretend to be smart because I put everybody else down. It works for me.
I appear smart in the comments because I use Wikipedia to make people feel small. every
That
troll
should be
ever.
a meme. That should be a meme.
You know, it would actually, if it wasn't for places like Wikipedia and like
People really wouldn't want it.
Oxford online and web.
Would they really go to the library and search for 3 hours to prove you wrong?
No.
I don't think so.
No, but that's the joys of the internet.
I know. I love it when we post a video and then we find out later, oh yeah, we got that one thing wrong. And then you have like 40 people in the comments that are like, you got this wrong. And it's like, yeah, I know. It's like the video was already posted. I understand it's wrong.
Thanks for reminding me. That
And
just
then
made me
like
feel so
years
super.
later, 7 years later, you'll have like hundreds of comments of the same thing.
People saying the same thing, yeah.
Even though everyone already knows you got it wrong. But that happens to everyone. It actually happens to a lot of other YouTubers too. I guess they just don't care.
Let us see what is up here. You think that, oh, nope, we gotta see, aww.
Am I being non-Billy Mays enough for you?
I like this. This is, my ears aren't bleeding, so I'd say this is good so far.
I feel like I'm basically...
Also...
I feel like I'm being Ben Stein right now.
Benstein.
Clear eyes.
We'll call this a cat test. If the cat gets up and leaves, that means that you're, like, hurting her little ears.
For this next Let's Play, we're going to play Super Mario Brothers. Anyone?
Bueller. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, I laughed. Excuse me.
You're allowed to laugh. Just, the only reason we're testing this is because I'm sure people have heard it, but you have, like, I don't know how to explain it.
I have throat phobia.
It's not throat phobia, you're, like, stretching your vocal cords too much.
And
like,
then people,
Amber will get
people
super
start
excited.
to think I have a problem.
And then they think Amber's, like, terminal or something because you hear her go, like, ah! And then she goes back and she talks
you know what I think I sound like?
You sound like Matt Meese.
I think I sound like I think I sound like Gonzo. You know, like in the Muppets.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Where he's like, I don't know, he's like, chickens! Well, I really don't want to do his voice because then it'll hurt mine.
The cat test worked, so you got a little loud and shadow bolted.
She's not on your lap either.
She doesn't like me though.
Maybe that's because you never hold her. That's why she gave you that passive-aggressive gift for Christmas.
What was that passive-aggressive gift she gave me?
It was a bear to hold because she said, since you never hold me, maybe you can hold this.
What I was so amazed about is the fact that she was actually able to hold a pen and write that note.
I know.
Oh no, not these. I don't know how to do these.
You have really talented cats.
No! Why?
You're doing fantastic.
No, I'm not doing great. I don't know how to do this. I'm jumping in time. Stupid game.
I would laugh, but it would be loud, so I won't.
Oh my gosh.
Clearly, you have no idea what you're doing.
Nope. No, I don't.
There. I'll just be cynical from now on. There'll be no virtual hugs. There'll be virtual punches.
No!
Wah!
Ouija fail. Ouija's sad.
I don't even feel like myself. I have to be loud and annoying.
I know, but there's a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It can't be good for you.
Fine, I'll just pretend to be like all sophisticated and
No, you don't
crap.
have to be sophisticated. I swear that when the microphone comes on, you just get scared of it and you want to use like a canary cry on.
The reason why I want to use a canary cry is because you used to tell me that you had to do retakes because you couldn't hear my voice at all, so that's why I hate doing retakes, so that's why I just started screaming so that you wouldn't tell me I had to redo my voiceover thing. Because then we'd have to play the entire level over, and I hated that.
I think that only... I'm trying to remember what games that happened with. That was so long
And then
ago.
you'd be like, I'm sorry, but your audio was so quiet I couldn't hear you at all. You sounded like a mouse. I was like,
You
okay.
don't sound like a mouse right now. You sound like an Amber. Normal.
I don't feel like an Amber. I feel like...
You feel stifled that you can't, like, blow out people's eardrums.
No, I just like to get happy.
You can be happy. You're playing Mario. Well,
I read
actually,
the rule
not.
book.
The rule book. The rules have changed. Pray they don't change any further.
Instead of Billy Mays, I'll try to be his friend, who's Australian.
Yeah, but now they're trying to make him like Billy Mays, so I mean...
Oh, really?
Yeah, you haven't seen his commercials? He's like...
I thought he was the more normal one of the two.
He used to be.
Oh my gosh, remember that episode of... Did you ever see that show where they were doing inventions and stuff?
No.
And Billy Mays was on the show with his friend, and oh my gosh, I cannot remember. I think Billy Mays, one of his inventions... Oh, he had to try out different people's inventions. He was hosting the show, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had an invention of an orca call to deter sharks. Because orcas, like, attack sharks or whatever. So, they're like, well, we need to test this if we're gonna market it. So
what?
So he and his friend literally got into almost like a fight on the episode. Like, you could see he was actually really mad at him. he told his friend that, you know, all he had to do was have this orca repellent thing. It makes an orca call. It's supposed to deter sharks. So he swam through an area that's known for having sharks.
What?
He had his friend swim through there, the Australian guy. And Billy Mays, while he was on the boat, started throwing chum into the water without the guy knowing it. And then when he got to the other side, he basically almost punched him because he was so angry at him.
Well, he was throwing, it's like, come and get it, sharks.
Because he wanted to make sure that without a shadow of a doubt it worked.
And then what would they do if the... I know,
if his friend had been like, oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
I know. I remember watching it.
Why would you talk about sharks when we were in a water level, though? It's terrifying.
It was fitting.
It was fitting, yeah.
You didn't want Billy Mays Happy Amber anymore.
This Amber's cute.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I can't be me. I have to be better than myself. That's the rule of thumb, guys. Never be yourself. You have to always be better. Life lessons with K-Wife.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's what all of Morgan's friends told him in Chuck.
2, 3. Oh.
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
It's probably gonna kill you now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Duck. Oh. Jeez. Why didn't he duck? Happened so fast. No, this level's not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean,
right
like,
now.
I have heard so many different from. I would probably mimic a lot of things that YouTubers say and stuff while they're playing games.
Yeah? Oh my gosh, I don't want to get squashed.
But yeah, it's like almost the same thing every time, though.
So they're having like a cat conversation upstairs, it sounds like.
If I really, really wanted to be cool, then I would have. Then I obviously would have to throw in expletives randomly for no reason.
What if the reason was you stubbed your toe and then fell down a flight of stairs?
No, it would have to be for a stupid reason, like they usually do. Like, oh, I have to step on this bleeping brick.
A brick?
I don't know. It's just they use the word for stupid things. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, that's fun to think about while I have these crushing things coming after me. Think happy.
Well, Happy Amber isn't here to help you anymore because she got sad.
You are such a prima donna.
Dr. Green isn't in right now if you'd like to leave a message.
I can't even breathe right now.
It's
Okay,
fine.
so we can
Everyone's
go through the
gonna
door.
say, Amber, you know, you were really annoying for 10 years. I didn't want to talk about it.
You're a
back then."
shining star, no matter who you are.
And then I'll be like, thank you for letting me know now.
Okay.
Luke is one of those husbands that if I'm walking out the door and I have like a big pen mark on my face and I tell him, how do I look? He'll say, you look beautiful. And then I get into my car and I see in the mirror that I have this big splotch over my face. And then I'll be like, thank you. And he's very sweet.
You're welcome. Because it's just stating a fact.
I think it is the same thing with my voice. I wish you would have told me before.
I tried to, but I don't think you listen to me.
I'm listening right now.
Aw, you were so kawaii. Alright, so we're gonna go here to the mushroom house and we're gonna try to get a cool item. Ready, go! Oh. That's not gonna come in handy. Tiny Luigi!
Good job, virtual hugs, Luke.
Jeez. World 6-3, here we go.
Oh, jump on it now. Never mind. The spike isn't there.
Why would you have me jump on this? Ah, no! That would have been bad. Okay.
Big Luigi.
Because he's happy now. Because he has to, like, you know.
What would Big Luigi's voice sound like?
Ouija time!
Luigi.
Ouija, oh no.
Whoa.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, but that must be really hard to land that when you're morphing in midair.
Morphing? Transforming? Morph?
It's morphing time.
It's henshin time! Yeah, that sounds weird.
I'm sorry, but there are so many spikes in Mario. It's almost like it's Castlevania or something.
Castlevania Doom. Yeah, totally.
You didn't get the top one up there.
Yeah, I tend not to because I'm not very good at it.
There, I'll be a typical YouTuber. Yeah, we did that in pretty good time. I could have done better. Sometimes I do better than that, and sometimes I do worse. Here we're going to the next level. It's not one of my favorites. It's okay, but not that great. This game was pretty good, but it could have been better.
You are just a ray of sunshine. Alright, here we go. Oh yay! It's probably gonna have. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I saw a coin up here, I thought. There it is. Boom. Look at that. That's how we do that. That's how we roll. Okay, this makes it easier though. The little ledge things the Ouija can do is Ouija shuffle.
Yeah, so he can go down.
Ouija shuffle. Oh.
Do the Ouija.
Okay, so. Oh. I can't understand
He looks cute.
He looks interesting.
Wow, he can really shuffle across that cliff.
You want to know what I feel bad for Luigi right now? Is he had to go through the harder levels while Mario got to play the easy levels.
I know.
Luigi came in and he did.
And Mario will get all. Look at it, it says Super Mario Brothers.
Yep.
He'll get all the glory as usual.
I want to know why, because Luigi's Mario's stunt double. He's the green Mario. Uh-oh.
Maybe he is a stunt double.
How am I supposed to do that?
You know what? Mario's kind of like Tom Cruise because he's really short, but he's the lead actor.
There we go. Okay, so we got to the checkpoint. That's good. Alright, good things. Good things.
If there was a Mario movie, then what would happen is for all of the romance scenes with Mario and Peach, Mario would end up having to step on a stepladder to make himself look taller.
That's funny. I like that. That's pretty funny. Okay. The blanket of shame comes back again. Oh boy.
You can't prove that.
I can totally prove it. Ouija's having one of those days.
It's fine, I'm having a day like that too.
Oh, come on! Oh.
Well, that was pretty good, but you could have done better.
Quiet, you. Pine to the apple. I'm not losing that many lives. Yet.
You know, I really appreciated some aspects of this game, but there were also others that I didn't. There, I just did a review. You're welcome.
Isn't that how people do reviews?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, in fact, they just keep saying that over and over again for a minute, and then it's a 1-minute review.
And big words. Big words to explain the same thing like multiple times to beat it in your head.
I also appreciated that they used the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious graphics.
Oh man, Amber's lost it. So what good does it do to hide behind the blanket of shame if nobody can see you?
It just makes me feel better.
Okay.
You can see me. I'm not shaming myself while I am shaming. It makes me feel better.
Ooh. Yay! I actually got them all! How did
Sorry, it's hard for me to not pretend to be excited with this music, because usually I'd be dancing, but I have to control my excitement right now.
You can dance, you just can't, like, yell like you're in a club. Hey guys, this beat is really bumping! Do they still say bumping? Probably not. Yay!
Well, since you've never taken me out to a club, I have no idea.
Whatever!
Yep. Now I have permission to be down. I have permission to be extremely cynical.
You have permission to be
Thank you for
extremely
that.
cynical. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. Here we go!